Hello and welcome once again to That's English.
Hello, everyone.
Now, I've brought in my collection of rocks and fossils to show you.
How interesting. How old are they?
Oh, millions of years old.
And what's this?
It's an ammonite, a kind of sea creature.
Where did you find them?
Well, most of them came from Dorset on the south coast. It's part of the Jurassic coast.
The Jurassic Coast. That's the subject of our documentary today.
That's right. It's one of the places in the world where you can see 185 million years of the Earth's history, all exposed in the rocks.
And we're going to meet a geologist who's going to tell us more about this World Heritage Site, Patrimonio de la Humanidad.
As you watch, answer this question. Do geologists think they will discover more fossils on the Jurassic coast?
Well, let's see.
The United Kingdom has 28 locations recognised as World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. The sites are divided into three categories. Exceptional natural formations. For example, the Giant's Causeway and Causeway Coast in Northern Ireland. Locations of major cultural importance, such as Stonehenge, and both natural and cultural, like the island of St Kilda off the coast of Scotland. The only natural site on the British mainland is the Dorset and Devon coast, also known as the Jurassic Coast. UNESCO geologist Sam Scriven explains how the area got its name.
It's called the Jurassic Coast because we have a large exposure of Jurassic-aged rocks. All World Heritage Sites are unique. They all have something exceptional about them. And on the Jurassic Coast, it is the rocks, the landforms, and the fossils.
For a site to be recognised by UNESCO as a natural World Heritage Site, it has to contain superlative natural phenomena or areas of exceptional natural beauty.
So the story of our coast really ties into the fact that the rocks on the Jurassic Coast, along 95 miles of coastline here, record 185 million years of Earth's history. The era of time that our rocks formed in is known as the Mesozoic, the Middle Ages of life on Earth. And life from across that time, the age of the dinosaurs, is captured within the rock layers on the Jurassic Coast.
Dave Wicken is a regular and enthusiastic visitor to this area.
I am an amateur geologist and I've been coming to this beautiful area since 1992. I love studying fossils, and this coast is considered by geologists to be one of the most important teaching and research sites in the world.
The coast has many other attractions for visitors.
It's fantastic for walking and for bird watching.
Geologists believe that there are many more fossils and dinosaurs to be discovered along the Jurassic Coast. Although geologists admit that erosion in other places is generally very worrying, the more the Jurassic Coast is eroded, the more fossils it reveals.
There is lots and lots more to be found. The cliffs are constantly being eroded by the sea, exposing the geology and the fossils and helping to keep our World Heritage Site in good condition.
Awesome. I'd love to find the fossil of a dinosaur.
Well, the more you look, the more you'll find.
Well, that's true. Anyway, it's time now to answer our question. Do geologists think they will discover more fossils on the Jurassic Coast?
Let's watch it again.
Geologists believe that there are many more fossils and dinosaurs to be discovered along the Jurassic Coast.
So the answer is, Geologists believe that there are many more fossils and dinosaurs to be discovered along the Jurassic coast.
Fossils and dinosaurs?
I think they mean fossils of dinosaurs, Ashley, not real dinosaurs.
Oh, that's a pity.
And that's because the more the coast is eroded, the more fossils it reveals.
It must be a wonderful place to go. Those cliffs look very dramatic.
Cliffs are characteristic of this area of England. But what about the characteristics of other parts of the English-speaking world?
We asked our international friends this question. What are the most characteristic geographical features of your country?
Probably the most famous characteristic of the Scottish landscape are the Scottish lochs. That's the Scots word for lake. And there are a great many in the central region and on the western side of the country.
New Zealand has a huge variety of geographical features. We have lots of mountains and glaciers. We also have big farms and a lot of beautiful beaches.
The most well-known geographical feature of Australia is Uluru, or Asrock, which is a big red rock mountain which is in the middle of Australia.
I would have to say the Grand Canyon, which is a very, very beautiful location.
In Canada, I'm from Calgary, which is right near the Rocky Mountains, which is very famous for its ranges and also for its national parks.
I will have to say our beautiful green British countryside, the Lake District.
In Jamaica, we have the sun, we have the sea, and we have the beach. So that when people come to the Jamaica, that's what they want to see.
The Grand Canyon and the Rocky Mountains must be really spectacular. We don't have such high mountains in Britain.
Or rainforests.
But we do have daffodils.
Yes, they're lovely.
Well, we'll see some more of them in a moment. We have a new guide in this module's That's Britain. She's called Elizabeth, and she'll be taking us around the southwest of England.
I hope the weather is better than it was when Nigel visited the southeast. He had rain, snow and frost. Heladas.
Elizabeth's visiting the amazing Eden Project in Cornwall. It's all about different ecosystems.
While you watch, answer this question. What are the main characteristics of the Mediterranean climate?
Yes, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the southwest. We're starting at the Eden Project. It's visited by nearly 1 million people every year, and you can find out all about the world's different ecosystems. This area outdoors represents the temperate or milder regions of the world, like southern Britain. There are plants such as lavender, tea, hops used for making beer, and daffodils. The idea is to educate young people and to inspire them to become more creative. This building is the rainforest biome. A biome is another word for an ecosystem, places with similar climate, plants and animals. In here it's very humid and wet, just like in the real tropical rainforest. I'm now in a very large biodome, which is called the Mediterranean biodome. And with me is Volshana, who works for the Eden Project. Volshana, can you tell me a little bit about this biome?
So the Mediterranean biome has a climate that means it's got hot, dry summers and cold but frost-free winters, quite a lot of rain as well.
And which countries would have that kind of climate?
So all of the Mediterranean countries, such as like Spain, Italy, Greece, but here we also represent South Africa and California.
Look at all these amazing tulips. These are Proteus from South Africa.
These old trees are cork trees. You probably recognise these, olive trees.
Abby and Oliver, can you tell me what's the best thing about coming to the Eden Project?
Really warm.
Really warm. What else?
Looking at the plants.
The plants?
You just get to know what it's like in other countries without actually having to leave the country.
What have you seen?
There's like frogs and lizards.
What's your favourite biome?
Rainforest. Rainforest.
Now, I know not everybody is keen on ecosystems and plants, so if you're feeling a little more adventurous, you can have a go of this, the longest zip wire in England. Next time, we're heading to Land's End. So, see you then.
What beautiful flowers and plants.
But I thought you didn't like gardening, Ashley.
I don't. But you don't have to be a cook to enjoy food.
I guess so.
Wasn't the zip wire fantastic?
Oh, you know I don't like heights, Ashley. Anyway, our question was, what are the main characteristics of the Mediterranean climate?
Let's just check it again.
So the Mediterranean biome has a climate that means it's got hot, dry summers and cold but frost-free winters, quite a lot of rain as well.
So the answer is the Mediterranean climate has hot, dry summers and cold but frost-free winters with quite a lot of rain.
It sounds perfect to me. The Eden Project's a fantastic place. You can be in another climate and ecosystem without leaving the country.
We even saw olive trees, and you don't find many of them in Britain.
So that's the end of today's programme. We hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.